What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay back at it again with another video. Man, did I miss y'all last week? Man, did I miss trading last week? Wednesday, I had a test to take early in the morning, and then I went out of town Thursday and Friday, so I didn't feel like trading while I was on the road or out of town. But we back at it again. New week, new money, and same discipline, same strategy, not switching up. Again, if you don't recall, I will post my uh like the live trade on my YouTube short and TikTok. Then you come back to my long form content, which is this, and I'll show you the breakdown of what was going on like through my head at that time. So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So every day I come to the chart, right? I go on the daily. I work my way down. I'm gonna say this 1,000 times. I don't have a daily bias. Say that again. I don't have a daily bias. I just like to see where the market might head. Now, every day I come to the chart, I have a buy set up and I have a sell set up. Doesn't matter what the market is doing. I have a buy set up ready and I have a sell set up ready every single day. So, like for example, um, let's say today was bearish order flow, right? I have a sell setup and I have a reversal buy setup, a counter trend buy setup. And with the counter trend, I only hold to a one to one. Say it again. If I'm going counter trend, I only hold for a one to one. If I'm going with the trend, then I'll close half at one to one, and then I'll let it like run to whatever it wants to run to, if it even does that. So again, not really a daily bias. I read and react. That's my favorite thing to say. I read price and I react to price. So I had these liquidity levels drawn out because they're so fucking powerful. And you'll see what I did today. All right, so I came to the chart and I saw that the daily, um, we broke this daily, I think it's Friday's low, and there's a huge gap possibly to fill, but it's not gonna get filled in one day. So I went to the 4 hour. Oh, that's fucking ugly. Went to the 4 hour and I saw that we broke structure. The 6 a.m. candle broke this low, got this huge gap to fill. So in my mind, we are in bearish order flow. Then you go to the 15 minute. What the hell? 15 minute, just been all this shit. We have bearish order flow. Started from Asia, just going down, going down, going down, going down. Broke all these lows, all these lows. All right. So one, we made an open, I guess a high, but I'm saying like open low, maybe high than like close. But bearish order flow. So that's what I had, right? And then I had this 4 hour gap marked off. You got gaps below, gaps above. I read and react to price. So 9:30 opens up. You guys know I do not trade 9:30 open. I wait 15 minutes. I start looking at trades at 9:45. Really, I like 10 a.m. So 9:30 opened up, came up, respected 8:30 liquidity, dropped down some more, breaking again. We broke all these lows, and we're just in a huge downtrend. Price needs to pull back some, right? So let's go to the 1 minute. So all right, now I'm reading and reacting to price, right? Price came up and it kind of reacted to this 9:30 open. I wasn't really getting full with that. I still wanted to see, like, the next break of structure is right here on this high or this high, whatever you want to call it. So we get that, right? This candle breaks this structure. But again, I don't like trading this close. Counter trend this close to these key liquidity levels. You see how I have reacted to 8:30 so many times? You see this? This is why I don't like trading. I want to see what it does off of these levels, off of these 930 New York AM low, New York AM high. All of these lines are key liquidity levels. I want to see price hit them and react to them, right? So, for example, for a bearish for a sell, right? We got bearish order flow. Price came back up, hit 830. I'll look for a sell. If it hit 830 and then broke structure and then left the gap, yeah, that's when I'm getting it for a sell. But we were counter trend towards it, and we hit it and we bounced around. So I wasn't looking for this buy. I would have gotten for a buy if it broke this and gave me a gap and then went up again, which it did. It broke, but it ran without us. And then we were getting a little too close to this 4 hour gap that I had marked up. So I wanted to see what price did after this 4 hour gap. So New York kind of did a reversal. I brought it back up to this 4 hour gap. So I was like, all right, if it hits this 4 hour gap and rejects it, I'm getting it for a sale. We are in overall a bearish order flow, but New York did kind of rally up some. Excuse me. So this is what I was thinking. I was looking. I was like, okay, let's see. So it came up, hit this 4 hour gap, and I had other liquidity levels drawn up too. I had like London low all the way out, and I had like last week's London low and everything drawn out. Came up, hit this 4 hour gap, and reacted to it. It broke structure on this candle and left a tiny little gap. It's a tiny gap, but that's a gap, right? So I waited for price to come up, tag us in. Stop loss was right here at New York AM high, and I just targeted a 1-to-1. I was trying to target, more than a 1-to-1 because we're kind of in a bearish order flow, but then New York kind of took it to a bullish order flow. So overall, I would say we were still bearish. But yeah, so it came, hit this 4 hour gap, reacted to it, respected it, broke structure on this candle, gap, tagged in, 1-to-1 hit, closed half, stop outside my entry. And yeah, I was trying to target way down here, but we got tagged back out. And here we are today, $82, $83, 325, 325, and let's close out of this. Go to settings. There's my executions right there. Can't get in on this candle, got out right here, and then got out right here. So a little partial one today. That's cool, A win's a win. And that's it, man. That's all we got. Again, this trade is posted on my TikTok and on my YouTube short if you want to follow that. And that's all we got, man. We do the same thing every single day. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. I'm going to get up, look at the overall structure, and then have a buy and have a sell set up ready to go. Like my buy setup would have been somewhere down here, but it ran without us. And I could have got right here too on this buy setup, but I don't know, just my intuition was like, bro, we've been trending a little bit too high and we haven't really came back and retested anything. So this is why I didn't get in this buy, and we're getting close to this 4 hour fair value gap. So that's just my intuition speaking on why I didn't get in on this buy. It would have been a win. A little quick one, let me see. You take the gap nearest price. Obviously, it's a huge stop loss, so I take fair value gap 1 in the sequence. You got a 1 to 1.5. But again, it's a little too close to this 4 hour. And it was London low right here too, so I wanted to see price hit and react. That's all I got, man. I don't make trading hard, bro. I try to make it so simple, man. Like, I see all these other videos of traders just doing a little bit too much and just confusing themselves. And I can't talk. I'm not funded or anything, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't make trading too hard. I make it super simple, and that's it. Simple is better, less is more. I said that all the time. So, anyway, that's all I got. See you guys tomorrow.